Once upon a time, there is a merchant who has a pool and the water is so cold. Anyone cannot survive long in it. Someday, the merchant made a contest and if anyone can soak in the pool overnight will be awarded 10 dirhams. Whoever dares to soak overnight in my pool, I will give 10 dirhams. This contest invite many people to try it, but no one can survive overnight. The lungs can only survive 59. And then, poor man came to meet the merchant. Do you want to soak in my pool tonight? If you want, I will give you 10 dirhams. All right, I will try. And then the poor man dipped his palm and feet into the cold pool. Okay, no problem. You will soak there tonight. The poor man returned to his house to ask permission from his wife and children to participate in the contest. My wife, what do you think if I soak overnight in the merchant pool to get 10 dirhams? If you agree, I'll try it. Of course, my husband. May Allah strengthen your body. The poor man returned to the merchant's house. At 8 p.m., you can come into my pool and come out at 6 a.m. and if you survive, I will keep my promise. All right, I believe you. At 8 p.m., the poor man entered the pool. At first, it looks normal, but at midnight, he looks cold. The poor man wished to end his participation, but the gift makes him despair. He prayed to Allah that the water wouldn't be cold, and his prayer answered. The poor man's wife and children came because they were worried and light a fire near the pool. In the morning, the poor man came out of the pool and went to the merchant to ask for his gift, but the merchant refused to give it. I have been soaking overnight. May I ask for a gift? I will not give it. I saw your children make a fire by the pool, so you don't get cold. But the heat of the fire didn't reach my body. How does the fire enter the water? The distance also far. Anyway, I will not give it. The merchant's answer made the poor man disappointed. The poor man told to several people in the traditional market about what was happening. On the way, he met with Abu Nawas. O servant of Allah, why are you so sad? It's true, I was stricken by disaster. And then the poor man told his disaster to Abu Nawas. Don't be sad, inshallah, I can help solve your problem. Tomorrow, come to my house. All right, and thank you for helping me. Abu Nawas and the poor man separated. Abu Nawas went to the palace. His arrival was welcomed by the king. What's wrong, Abu Nawas? I came here to invite you to my house on Monday in the morning. Oh, of course, I will come to your home. After chatting for a while, Abu Nawas left from the palace. He didn't go to his house, but to the merchant's house, who deceived the poor man and invited him on Monday as well. The king came to Abu Nawas' house, and also merchant who had deceived the poor man. After everyone gathered in the living room, Abu Nawas asked permission to go behind the house to cook rice. Behind the house, Abu Nawas had hung a large pan on the tree. Underneath, there was a fire located far from the large pan. Abu Nawas waiting for the rice there. After waiting a while, the guests sitting in the living room began to get nervous because Abu Nawas didn't appear. And then the king called Abu Nawas from the house. "Oh, Abu Nawas, where are you? Is the rice cooked?" "I'm here, wait a minute." After hearing Abu Nawas' answer, the king was silent. The time keeps running. The sun began to heat up, indicating that it was the daytime. But Abu Nawas never came to meet his guests. The king and the guests are starving. "Abu Nawas, how about your cooking? I'm hungry." However, Abu Nawas' answered still the same. The king lost patience and went to meet Abu Nawas behind the house. After arriving, the king was confused to seeing what was happening. "Abu Nawas, why do you make fire under a tree like that?" "I'm cooking rice." "Where is the pan?" "It hangs in the tree." "Are you crazy? Cooking rice isn't like that. You wait 4 days, will not be finished." The king was angry. Then Abu Nawas explained to the king the reason why he did like that. Abu Nawas told about the poor men who were deceived by merchant. The king listened to Abu Nawas' explanation. "That is why I act like that. Yeah, the water won't be hot because the fire is too far away. Likewise, the rice will not cook. So is the poor man. He was in the water and his children make a fire in the ground far from the edge of the pool. But the merchant said that the poor men were not cold in the water because there was a fire by the pool, so the pool water was warm." And the king called the merchant and asked him to give gifts to the poor man as he had promised. Finally, the merchant gave 10 dirhams and apologized to the poor man. The merchant realized his mistake. In this story, we can learn that we must help anyone and keep our promise.